AVERT Virtual Tabletop is a virtual exercise tool for security and emergency response leadership that modernizes and improves the effectiveness of traditional tabletop exercises. AVERT Virtual Tabletop combines the realistic threat scenarios generated in the AVERT modeling and simulation engine with a high-fidelity user interface that allows participants to test decision-making throughout complex threat and emergency response scenarios. The following two exercises demonstrate a scenario where a known person of interest enters a campus carrying a suspicious bag. The scenarios are first simulated in the D.H.S. Safety Act certified AVERT modeling and simulation engine. Participants in the tabletop are prompted to make decisions at key decision points, and the AVERT engine is used to simulate the impact of each decision. At any point, the participants can replay the threat scenario to test alternative decisions to improve outcomes for the responders. The comprehensive results allow leadership to see how each decision impacts the outcome of the scenario. This video shows the exercises from the facilitator view, but in an actual training exercise, the view can be restricted so that the responders only see the information they would see during an actual incident. The exercise begins as the person of interest enters the property. The suspect is shown in red and the security officers are shown in blue. The suspect enters the campus from the street. Although the suspect is in the officer's field of view, the guard delays reporting the detection to the Security Operations Center. More security officers detect the suspect as he moves throughout the campus, but the security officers do not pursue the suspect and remain posted. As the suspect enters the admin building, he pulls a knife from his bag. The security officer in the building lobby sees the suspect with the weapon, locks down the building, and notifies the Security Operations Center. The Security Operations Center notifies the local police, who dispatch the nearest police officers to the location. Additional security officers arrive at the admin building and keep the suspect contained in the lobby. The responding police force disarm the suspect and make the arrest. The second exercise follows the same scenario, but this time the security officer makes a decision to actively communicate with the Security Operations Center once the suspect enters the campus. Upon entering the campus, the first security officer who sees the suspect quickly reports the sighting to the Security Operations Center, who then notifies all the security officers with orders to maintain visual contact and follow but maintain a safe perimeter around the suspect. The Security Operations Center also notifies the local police force, who dispatch the nearest officers. The pursuing security officer notifies all participants that the suspect has fled the property and is now in the middle of the adjacent street. The responding police officers are notified of the suspect's position and decide to split up to cover both sides of the road. The police force confronts the suspect across the street, find a knife, and make the arrest. This demonstration is a relatively simple illustration of what could be a very complex threat scenario that requires multiple decisions by many individuals in a coordinated response. AVERT Virtual Tabletop provides rigorously modeled and simulated threats that remove the guesswork associated with traditional tabletop exercises and capture the reality of potential threats. These virtual tabletop exercises go beyond discussions and provide security leadership the tools they need to refine response plans and prepare for any incident.